When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. Got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check, and you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air, don't ever disrespect. I got you all in check. Bust the rhymes up in the place, true indeed. Yes, I got the record, that's word on my feed. I'm guaranteed to give you what you need. One blood, everybody like Julia Reed. Wake up every morning, yo, I must succeed. Nationwide rocker.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the San Francisco 49ers and the Seattle Seahawks. It's our Monday night opener for the season. Both teams are set up, and off we go. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take... over at that spot. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. First carry here for Jordan James. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Herbert now. This one falls incomplete.
And I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Set. Let's go, let's go. Baylor tight. Hey, go Lion. Crowd right.
We'll air it out on 3rd. Dumps this one off to James. And he's going to have this one down to the 37.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
New set of downs from 37.
Set. 380. 5-9, 5-9.
Here's a give inside to James. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
They break the huddle. It's second down now.
Set.
Here's James running right. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Third and 10. Can this offense get it done?
Coleman trips right. Let's go. Ready.
Third and long for him here. It's his running back. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. He gets 16 yards on that play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10. Man in motion here.
Line. Ready.
Running with James. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Perfect way to start the season as their opening drive has reached goal to go.
Set.
First down, and they go right back to it. And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. Give them just 1 yard, I think, on the run. Still some work to do here on second and goal.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
Yards to go as they get set on second and goal. So with that play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Another snap from the 8 here. It's 2nd and goal.
380. 380. Go.
Wideout's getting involved in the grab game. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal.
Went into their bag tricks just a little bit there. The surprise handoff, not enough to get the touchdown. But I'll tell you what, I'm kind of excited to see the next wrinkle off that one because I don't think that was just a one-off.
Anticipating the pass, defense out there in dime. It's 3rd and goal.
Set. Black 80. Black. What is it?
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Okay, already a big decision to make on your opening drive, Brian. Is this 4-down territory, or do you take the field goal and be happy to start off with some points?
Well, remember, Kate, and I think we're going to see this all year long. This new kickoff rule is real. You know, that ball now coming out to the 35-yard line, it affects the data and the decision-making. You're going to see more and more teams be aggressive, and I would be. Even if it's not a touchdown, well, you're happy to see the offense produce points in the first trip out there this season. For a kicker, kind of nice to start 1 for 1 as well.
Now he's York to kick this one away. Brown with a return here. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Let's take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Bring it. Ready?
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And it looks like they're giving about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go, here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60. Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready?
He gets this out quickly to London. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
First and 10 now from the 46. That's complete right side. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. And that goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Walker on 1st down. He's finally caught, and he lost the football. Oh, no, it's out. And somebody's on it. Let's wait for the signal. Yes, it was recovered by the defense. Oh, man, looked like a big play touchdown. And instead, the defense steals it away on the fumble for the touchback. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Herbert now off the play fake. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 once again from the 20. They've got a man in motion. Second and 10. Herbert trying again. Screen play here for James. And he hits him for a gain of 6. He's up to the 26.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Shotgun snap to Herbert. This finds its target. That's Taylor. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Give him 13 on that play. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, 49ers.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. So we're down to 3 quarters remaining in our opening weekend of football. We've got the 49ers in front. Back to Seattle after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead.
Line. Home to right. Go.
A give left side to James. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Nate Wiggins getting up to end that play.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Let's go.
Play action now for Herbert. Get some space around midfield. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. It's a pickup of 26. And that gives the 49ers the first.
First down. A gain of 26 yards. And a 49er first down.
Now run, James. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. To throw, Herbert. He's got Quentin Johnson complete. He's out of bounds right at that 25-yard line.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3.
Go.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Frederick Duffy in to pick it off. Well, okay, I guess we've got a couple of very conniving teams today, Brock. One side coughs it up with a fumble, then the other side graciously hands it right back with the interception.
Hey, listen, if you like playmaking defenses, then you like this game right here. These defenses, they're the ones supplying the big plays, and they're putting their stamp on this game.
On the set.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Gravity Lions. Panther 60, Panther 60. Go.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And the stop will be made as he gets this up to about the 18. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Walker running to the right. Still going through the 25. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. A gain of 15 there. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Cougar 19. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Staying with Walker. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
18, 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Check. Street.
Drawing up the design keeper. Still has some space up near midfield. To the 15. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. They broke out the design, one from there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, KQB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right, an extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Second and 10 now, Herbert. Into the hands of Jordan Watkins. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. Give him his 18-yard pickup there. And that means it'll be 1st down, San Francisco.
Good offenses. Good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably. then go to work after.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. A run now with James. And this goes across midfield and into Seahawks territory. Ball at 9 yards. Looks like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run in crossing that first down marker.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. This is James. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Here's a nickel look by the Seahawks. 3rd down. Here he is on 3rd and short. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
The number of times we see quarterbacks with his running ability make plays, critical plays on 3rd down. It's got to be refreshing for that defense to finally see them on the right side of it.
And oh, just a hair too much on that kick. The punt lands in the end zone. This one's coming out to the 20. Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Not much scoring to this point since we've reached our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. Went the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 18 Rattler, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. He's trying to push the field. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Ready. Hiking, 18. Watch the line, watch the bullet, watch the bullet. Ready, ready.
They're drawing up for him. He's got room to roam. Still going inside the 35. All the way, touchdown Seattle. The Seahawks grow their lead just before halftime.
Kate, you saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen. And they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks drive their lead to 11.
Michael Dixon to kick off for
is Dixon to kick this one away. He fields it from the 8. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. And that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
'49ers to the line. 1st and 10.
Set. Baylor Tiger. Baylor Tiger. Hey, easy. We go orange. 12. Ready?
Herbert from the gun. Short pass brought in. He did well on that play, but might have had some early help. We've got a flag down. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. And holding penalty is going to make 1st down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out.
Hey, Kaplan. Go.
Throwing from the gun here. Looking underneath here, it's James. And they take him down at the 24-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Now Herbert to throw. Lobs this one deep down the left sideline. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
Reese, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Lion.
Throwing now, Herbert. He's loaded another one up. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. That's Diamador Lenore. And the Seahawks have it now as he makes the 20th interception of his career.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Here's Walker running right. And he's going to take this only to about the 31. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Second down now. They need 7.
Let's go now.
Setting up to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Target that time, Jaden Reed. And now it's 3rd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Ready? 70 Timberwolf. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. That's caught for the first. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks get 4 points to end the lopsided first half.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. With your route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
49ers 3. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Return starts at the 9. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure a nice little run to set the table.
Last run got him 9, so now they need 1 more here on 2nd down. A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So now they have 3rd and short.
The defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
On 3rd and 1, it's Herbert. Buys time, rolling right. Johnson finds the football, complete. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop? We're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays. Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Throwing here just before halftime. And we put everything he's got behind it. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Cade York to kick off.
We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Brown with a return here. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Here we go, Scott. Cougar 19, 18.
The third quarter is going to start with a run by Walker. It is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Let's go. 60. Bronco switch. Bronco switch. Rig alert. Rig alert. Let's go.
Running with Walker again. And that 2nd down run is only going to manage a yard.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 5.
About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Get it.
Quickly looking left, and it's complete. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Seahawks bringing out the punt team. And no doubt he wants to get his season started with a good one here. He's got it at the 24. They found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up.
1st and 2 at their own 40-yard line.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They gain 11 on that play, and that gives the 49ers the first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Home to right. Captain. 21. Tiger.
Carry here for James. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Herbert back to throw. Completed over the middle. Quick rally to the catch by the defense, stopping the gain at the 33. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that means it'll be 1st down San Francisco.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, 49ers.
Running this with James. And tough sledding for him. Only room to get it to the 30. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They run. It's James. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
Going to the ground again on first. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers start the second half with some needed points. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
Now he's York to kick this one away. Brown with a return here. He dodged the tackle. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First down, Jacob. At their own 26-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Still 10 to go. It's 2nd down now from the 26.
Let's go. Bronco 80. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Street. Hey, smash. Go.
Here's a design run. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he set out. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot.
Cougar 19.
Working now from the gun. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Ready? 19, Tiger, 19, Buffalo 18. Street. Ready?
Back to throw. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Let's go now. Deputy Lions.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That's taken in by Tucker. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Seahawks will try to kick as they send the field goal unit onto the field. This a 52-yard attempt from the left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that extends their lead to 14.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all this concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Here's James running right. He'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Herbert. He's got the hook up to Watkins. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, they didn't give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Seahawks sending out the dime look here ahead of this 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. Oh, no, they get him yet again. The rookie from Ohio State takes it away. And the Seahawks are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
Here we go, set. Panther 60. Ready.
Running this drive with a design run. So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. The Seahawks have the football, up a couple of scores to start the 4th quarter. Still lined up at the 6. Here's 2nd and goal.
Let's go. Let's go.
Quick to the left, it's caught. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
A gain of 3 yards. It's now 3rd and goal.
Hold it ready.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. trying to run it with Walker. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Seahawks making a 3-score game in the fourth. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on 3rd and goal.
Michael Dixon to kick off.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be escorted out right along that 35-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that gives the 49ers the first. All set to go now from the 35.
First down, San Francisco.
The shotgun, they'll get it to him inside. And that carry only nets one on the plunge up the gut.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 37.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Throw left side, Taylor has it. And he's tackled for no gain.
Well, the defense was ready for that throw, stopping him right in his tracks, right at the line of scrimmage.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Third and long for him here. Complete beyond the marker. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Gain 15 there. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield and just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sail that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down by a collective effort there, only 1 yard on the carry.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. That's Lamb running slant. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They've got first down here from the 36. Back to throw. Here's Herbert. Completed to his running back. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. work against the blitz. Finds him over the middle. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that gives the 49ers the first.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Let's go. Hey, Ram. Hey, easy. We'll go orange.
Herbert to throw once more. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. We send a man in motion.
Hey, Ram. Go.
The give here on 2nd. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
Devondre Sweat on the stop. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Set.
Back-to-back carries here. And they take this in for the score. The 49ers get it back to within 2 possessions. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
That one right down the middle. And the 49ers get it back to a 14-point game.
17.
Now he's York to kick this one away. Brown with a return here.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Up to a whole nother level. I don't know no better. When I got rich, bro, coming slow, 6 racks on a sweater. Think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. Spent 60 racks on a camouflage girl.
We've set it downs for him from the 31.
Let's go now.
1st down, play action. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And he will wind up out of bounds after a 1st down gain of right around 3 yards.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Handoff running left, Walker. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
That's all they needed to see right there before the snap. Defense way overcommitted. To stop in the quick pass, it became really easy to hand it off and watch that running back do the rest.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. That's complete right side. And he gets forward for 3 yards as we've reached our 2-minute warning.
On the ready.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Here we go. Here we go. 70 Lions. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Walker now from the gun. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
70 Timberwolves.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Brought in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks have likely locked up the win right there. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His second touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
49ers 17. Michael Dixon.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Brings in the kick at the 9. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
At their own 23-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Herbert from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So it'll be 2nd down.
This quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23. Back to the air, Herbert. Caught on the comeback route. So he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line.
And the 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Ram. 59. 21. Home to right. Hey, go Lion. Hey, Catholic.
Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. This one quickly to Taylor. And they're approaching midfield with that gain of 6. He's up to the 46. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 46-yard line.
Now Herbert again. Hits his running back. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. First and 10 from the 32.
Let's go.
Herbert throwing again. Going deep here for the end zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, kid. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, then let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
Let's go. Baylor tight. Baylor Tiger.
It's Herbert once more. He finds Johnston. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. San Francisco calls it second timeout. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Set. Delta, set. 5-9, 5-9. Crowd right. Hey, easy. We'll go orange.
Herbert on first down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Hey, ram. Drop.
Putting a receiver in motion.
Home troops right. 21. Hey, Kappa. Hey, go Lion. Go.
2nd and 10. Herbert trying again. Throws caught. And he's to the 5 before going out of bounds.
You know, these running backs today, they are so versatile. It doesn't matter if they're running it, or in this case, same principle applies on routes out of the backfield. You don't get somebody close to him, that throw is headed his way.
All right, 2 yards to go here on 3rd down on what will be the 9th play of this impressive drive.
59. Go. Hey, Ray.
Here he is on 3rd and short. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers get it back to within 2 possessions. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on football fields. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers get it back to a 14-point game. On now is York to kick this one away. Brown with a return here. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field. And you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.